Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Colbert Feed in Sigourney, more than just a feed mill. Colbert Feed is your horse source in Keokuk County. We provide bulk or bagged feed for your livestock. We have a selection of horse feed, dog food, cat food, and bird food. Colbert Feed is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. You can stop by and see Colbert Feed by the Expo in Sigourney or call 641-622-2828. That's Colbert Feed in Sigourney. The Keokuk County Veterans Affairs Office in Sigourney wishes you the very best this holiday season. And please remember those that aren't with their families this year, as they are protecting our great country. For more information on Keokuk County Veterans Affairs, contact Michelle Herman, the Veteran Affairs Administrator, at 101 South Main in Sigourney. Brushed by Jude at 116 First Avenue in Oskaloosa brings life back to your furniture. What was once viewed as dated or old-fashioned is transformed to have a whole new life ahead of it. Stop in and see Judy Gronendijk for furniture restoration. Plus, there are classes to learn how to paint furniture. Go to brushedbyjude.com for hours and more information. And stop in on the south side of the square in Oskaloosa to do some Christmas shopping at Brushed by Jude.
Hello friends, welcome to the library with Miss Amanda here on Steve Shetler Media. Last time we had our regular program, we were talking about snowfall, and last weekend was crazy with the ice storm and everything. First off, a huge thank you to everybody who came out to Breakfast with Santa. I know a lot of people thought that we should have postponed, but you know, when you have a couple $1,000s worth of food and drinks and stuff already ready to go that can't be saved for a week, that's a hard call to make. But we had it from 9:30 to 11:30, and we still had a really good crowd, so thank you to everyone who braved the weather and came out to make that event a success again this year. And also thank you to everyone who bid on our silent auction. All the money raised from that goes back into funding all of our after-school programs, toddler times, movie nights, some of our adult events throughout the year, so that'll help in 2025 with programming. If you have not picked up your silent auction item, you still have time. Come and get it from us, please. Alright, so my question of the week 2 weeks ago was, what is the deepest ever recorded amount of snowfall in Iowa? So that's over any time, and it could be over multiple days. So the answer actually was from a storm that lasted 3 days in Sioux Center, Iowa. They got an accumulated amount of 42 inches of snow in one snowfall, and that was in 1936. So we've been pretty lucky so far this winter and haven't gotten a lot of snow. That ice storm kind of threw me, but not a lot of snowfall so far this year. Maybe we will end up getting a white Christmas. Who knows? But my question this week is about gift giving. So I always say quality over quantity. Getting a lot of gifts is not always as great as getting one really, really thoughtful one. So my question is about how expensive gifts are. So according to Forbes, which they actually did some research on this, according to Forbes, what is the most expensive gift on record ever purchased, and how much was it? So ever, think of all the gifts that could ever have been given. I mean, just the Statue of Liberty is a gift, so think of things like that in big terms. We'll get to the answer at the end of my segment. One book you don't want to miss this week is a brand new one we just got in. Haven't even got it cataloged yet. It is called House of Glass by Sarah Pekanine. And this is a new thriller that we just got in. I love this cover. It's very soft. You can't feel it through the screen, but it is very soft. And I love this cover. It's very eye-catching. So I'll read you just a little bit about it. It says, a young nanny who plunged to her death, or was she pushed? A little girl who collects sharp objects and refuses to speak. A lawyer whose job it is to uncover who in the family is a victim and who is a murderer. But how can you find out the truth when everyone here is lying? On the outside, they're a golden family with a perfect life. On the inside, they built the perfect lie. So that sounds like a really good one. I might have to give this a read. If you come in and check this out, make sure you tell me how it is, because that sounds really good. For upcoming programs at the library you don't want to miss. So some closings. We'll go over some closings first. So on Christmas Eve, we will close at 3 p.m. We are closed all day on Christmas. New Year's Eve, the 31st, will close at 5, and then we're closed all day on the 1st. Our Cook the Book event, we had it for December already, so we have some soups, a soup cookbook picked for January. That will be January 6th. Our toddler times will be January 6th, 13th, and 20th. No toddler time on the 27th. Our after-school programs will be January 14th, 15th, and 16th. Our book club will be January 18th. They will be reading the book of the Sanatorium. We have lots of copies in if you would like to come get one. And our freezer meals will be back in January. The last day to sign up for January meals will be the 17th, and the pickups will be the 28th and 29th. All right, according to Forbes, what is the most expensive gift ever purchased on record? So the most expensive gift ever purchased is actually, its value is inestimable. So they're not sure exactly how much it's worth. So let me just read this to you. The last Maharaja, sorry, words are hard today. The last Maharaja of the Sikh Empire, Duleep Singh, presented Queen Victoria with a 186-carat diamond in 1894. Considering the giant gem a little dull, Victoria's consort Prince Albert had it cut down to 105.6 carats 3 years later. Today, it's set in the Queen Mother's crown and is a highlight of the British crown jewels. Once the largest diamond ever, its value is inestimable. So by comparison, this is when it was gifted 186 carats. So by comparison, the Hope Diamond, the super famous Hope Diamond, is only 45.42 carats. So this is 140 carats bigger than the Hope Diamond. And the Hope Diamond is estimated to be $250 million. So take that times, I don't know, 4, at least 4. So that'd be like $1 billion, like $1 billion gift. Holy cow, I'm happy if, somebody gets me a little Debbie snack. Like, I can't imagine 186 carats. Like, how big would that be? Because the Hope Diamond is not small, and it's only 45. But that is, according to Forbes, the most expensive gift ever given in the history. And that was 1849. So, like I said, quality over quantity. I would prefer a really thoughtful gift over a really expensive one. So I've gotten some really, really cute, just like little pins and trinkets and stuff, and those are some of my favorite. I see them every day, and they just make me happy. Let me know what you think below. I mean, 186 carat diamond. God, that would weigh me down. I'd need to have a cart to carry it around. It's crazy. That's all I have for you guys this week. I will see you next week. Have a great Christmas.